여러분 오래 기다리셨습니다. 거래소 비센트의 첫 번째 미트업 행사를 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 안녕하세요. 저는 오늘 행사 진행을 맡은 아나운서 최현우입니다. 반갑습니다. 네, 이번 행사는 코인 마케팅이 주관하고 프로젝트 비센트, 실체인, 바디원, 프라티오를 소개하는 행사입니다. 오늘 모여주신 여러분들은 단순한 투자를 넘어서 블록체인 생태계의 전체적인 발전을 도모하시는 분들로 알고 있는데요. 오늘 소개되는 프로젝트들에도 많은 관심 부탁드립니다. 또 동시통역기에 대해서 안내 말씀을 드립니다. 한국어 채널은 1번 그리고 영어 채널은 2번입니다. 본격적인 행사 시작에 앞서서 비센트 거래소 신규 가입 이벤트에 대한 안내 말씀드리겠습니다. 미트업 참가 신청을 해주신 온오프믹스 비센트 거래소 첫 번째 미트업 모임 페이지의 상세 내용을 보시면 비센트 거래소 신규 가입 링크 그리고 공식 텔레그램 또 에어드랍 신청서가 있습니다. 이 링크가 있는데요. 세 가지를 전부 진행을 해주시면 11월 3일 이후 800BCT를 지급해 드립니다. 곳곳에 배치된 판넬에 이 온오프믹스 모임 페이지 QR코드가 있으니까요. 참고하시면 되겠습니다. 또 많은 참여 부탁드릴게요. 또 모든 순서를 마치고 나서 럭키드로우가 준비가 돼 있습니다. 꼭 끝까지 자리를 지키셔서 경품 받아가셨으면 좋겠습니다. 네, 먼저 비센트의 알렉스 CEO님이 나오셔서 비센트 거래소에 대해서 설명을 해주실 차례인데요. 비센트는 종합적인 디지털 자산 거래소 플랫폼입니다. 우수한 병행성 그리고 쉬운 확장성 또 극한의 안정성, 튼튼한 보안성은 비센트가 디지털 암호화폐 업계에서 자리를 굳건히 하는 핵심 기술입니다. 거래소 비센트의 CEO 알렉스를 모셔보겠습니다. 큰 박수로 맞이해 주세요.
Hi guys, thank you for being here to join the first meetup of Becent in Korea. I'm Alex. I'm the CEO of Becent, and it's a pleasure to know you guys face to face. Okay, I'm sure that many of you may have many questions of Becent, and that's the exact reason why I'm here. I hope through this event I can give all the answers to your questions and concerns. First, you may have some question about my professional experience. Okay, this is my profile. I'm actually a tech guy. I used to get the computer science of master degree, and at 2010 to 2016, I used to work with the Changyu Group and the Tencent Game. As you well know, they are very famous games company at the whole world. Many Korean game companies were my partner, like Netmarble, Nexin, come to us. This very famous company, we had very successful cooperation. So at that time, I think the overseas market is very important market, and especially for the Korean market, because I have a lot of experience and overseas resource. And after that, at 2017, there's a chance I know the blockchain industry. Soon, I found this industry is a world that's full of passion and opportunities. So not long, I decided to quit my job to devote myself into this industry. At the early of the 2017, there's a public blockchain project. It's well known, called A-Chain. I used to in charge of the whole overseas market. Maybe you guys have heard of that. So I dodged this project with different exchanges, like Binance, Bittrex, HitBTC, or Cocoon, just very famous exchanges. But when I'm dodging with those exchanges, I found them have their own specific strategy and strengths of their weakness. So I was wondering, what if I establish exchange, a global exchange, that I can gather all their advantage and I will use the most advanced models in the world, so that I can serve the users best, give them best experience. And maybe somehow I can contribute in this blockchain industry. Therefore, we created the team of Becent at January this year. In the very beginning, because we marched into the exchange market, and we aim to creating a global exchange at first time. So after 8 months, Becent have released our platform. After 8 months development and testing, we create a trading system with highest concurrency, best scalability, and strongest stability and top security. This trading system has been verified by 2 different Chinese safety companies. It's called 360 Empire's Security and the 360 Butian Company. And also, we have reached a strategic cooperation with, as you can see the name, which NorSec, John Wick Security, PackShield, and B-Cloud. You may have heard of these companies. They are very famous technology company in China. Okay. Investigation shows there's a top concern of the users when you choosing exchange. You can see that. It's there's a little delta. It's trading volume, trading pairs, security, OTC servers, liquidity, and transaction free. In among of these things, the security is a major factor that can maintain the users, because we are the exchange. We cannot tolerate failure, and we cannot have the accident. There's no second chance for us. So we decide to develop our system by our own after 8 months. Even at that time, the marketing is changed very quickly. It's rapidly, but we decide we need to respond for ourselves. So that means we are responsible for the users. As a mining exchange, there's more function will be needed for the users, like transfer mining part, buyback plan, vote for the listing, and revenue dividend, of course, the most important part. Okay, for us, as known, already we have 51% of the total amount of BCT token. It's actually 5.1 billion BCT for the transfer mining part. And we already gave 80% of our total revenue to our BCT holders and investors. And actually, lately, we have the buyback plan. It's a weekly buyback and destroy plan. So we use the 80% of the last 20% of the revenue we have to buy and burning BCT in the market. There are some roadmaps. There are some milestones of the Becent. Okay, you can see that. At the first time, we have launched our platform at September. We launched a different language, and English, Korean, Chinese at the same time. And after that, we opened the transfer mining zone, including the launch the BTC, ETH, and the USDT, of course, BCT, our token. And we start the revenue dividend at the same time. Vote for the listing, we listen the advice from the community. And finally, we have launched our mobile apps in the last month. This month, we're going to open the OTC area. And there's more function, of course, need to be developed for our users. Actually, the thing we did, all we did this, is for the best interest for our users. There's some of you will have the question, is our current revenue. That's the most important thing. I've been asked a lot of times. They will ask me, In short, how much money do we make? How much money do we make? You can see this yellow part, very tiny part. It's 4%, really. We already gave the 80% of total revenue to all our investors. And for now, we use the 60% for the buyback and the burning plan. So, the matter of fact is we already gave all things that we had to this market. In the meantime, we're still investing in the brand and the operational events like this. The reason why we are doing this is because we need more people to know about Becent, to join our community. So together, we can make Becent to the best exchange in the world. Of course, there's always still room for improvement. Like for now, we still need to develop more function for our users, and we need more transparency. We are working on that. And there's a good news, is we are drafting a long-term buyback plan, actually. Since after discussion, we all think the weekly buyback and burning plan need to be enhanced and continued. So maybe you guys will hear it soon. That's all thing we did just for one purpose, to stabilize the price of BCT. So that's the way we can protect our users in the best way. Okay, it's very fascinating when we look back. Becent from a very small group, just with a few dreamers, grow into now we have over 18 members. We look based in the Shenzhen and Beijing. You already see the video. And you can also find us in Seoul, Tokyo, Singapore, Philippines, Los Angeles, even Hong Kong. Over 50 volunteers from all over the world. They just want to help Becent to expanding. So that's very exciting. And for now, we organize the offline events every month in the different country. So, for now, I just want to tell all my investors, thank you all, because it's been a long way. It's nearly like 1 or 1.5 months, but it's been a long way for us. We couldn't make it without your help, without your trust. You are the one who made Becent better. Thank you all. 감사합니다.
거래소 음향장 조금 문제가 있어서 진행이 미끄럽죠. 거래소 비센트의 알렉스 CEO님께 다시 한번 큰 박수 부탁드립니다. 네, 여러분 동시통역기 잘 사용하고 계신가요? 좋습니다. 채널 1번이 한국어, 2번이 영어입니다. 참고해 주시고요. 다음 순서로는 비센트의 신하 CMO님이 나오셔서 비센트 거래소 미래 마케팅 전략에 대해서 설명을 해주시겠습니다. 거래소 비센트의 CMO 신하를 모셔보겠습니다. 큰 박수 부탁드립니다.
Hello everyone, I'm Sina, the Chief Marketing Officer of Becent. Really nice to meet you finally here. And really nice to see all the faces. This is crowded. It's awesome. So Alex already presented a few about model and the intro details. And here I'm gonna focus on a few points that are you guys most interested. What we have achieved, what we're gonna improve, and also the future vision of Becent. So actually, you know, trusting mining is a new thing. It's still in its infancy. It first started from Fcoin maybe 4 months ago. And actually, right now, there are so many arising from different regions. But for us, 3 months ago, when we first came to Korea, start marketing, there's no one ever even heard of Fcoin. So I'm dare to say, if we're not the first one to start, we're at least one of the first to start here successfully. So first, let's get to achievement. What we have done. We started from September 22nd, actually, started transfer mining officially, and we opened the trading pairs for BCT and a few USDT and major coins, ETH and also BTC as well. And then until now, we already launched accurately 43 days since the first, and we already have, 230,000 registered users all across the globe. And also regarding to our community members, we already have 100,000 users from different regions. For example, we have the Korean communities you guys already have. For Telegram, also Kakao, we have 2 groups. And then we have the Russian community, now already have 700 more people. And the Chinese community as well, as you can see. And we have various of community activities coming up almost every day to participate. So the number is continue rising. And the next one is really essential. I guess most of you are really interested. As an exchange, you count it with volume. So according to the data on the Block CC 2 days ago, when I was preparing the material for this event, it shows we already reached to this much. We already reached to, let me see, this number probably, see, $20 million. And according to a coin market cap the same day, if we checking it and the ranks, we'll see we already can reach top to 50 according to the volume. So as exchange, we're really honored, and I'm not gonna lie about it, I'm proud of my team, and also proud of you, because Becent's success is also yours. And also, as the localization is urgent, because we're here in Korea, and our major traders are from Korea also, and we really care about users here, and how users experience our website, and how we can improve. So I'm gonna stress a little bit about what improves we haven't done, and what we're gonna do. So first is about model modification. As what I said, transfer mining is a new thing. So as a new exchange aiming to be global and adapting to a new model like that, we needed to remind ourselves the only way to survive and thrive is to know the best way to make it consistent and also adapt to it, which means changes, stay with changes. So the first one, as we know, we are adapting the transfer mining model. And for letting everyone to participate, we decided to have the daily mining amount with 10 million each day. It was higher before, but we wanted people all to participate and get rebate from our model and benefit. And also we have the daily mining per user limit to 150,000 BCT already. So that's actually behave to let people know. We care about the common users as well. If you trade, we wanted the incentive for people to get BCT as a rebate. And here comes the dividend. We all know transfer mining would not make much sense without dividend share. So as our model is the dividend share with the lock, it actually regulated a little bit, because for others, for example, Ivecoin started, if you're holding the tokens, you can get a dividend. But this has a big issue, because people tend to sell immediately. For us, we invented this lock, because for locking for various periods, from 24 hours, which means a day, and then we have 2 years lock as well. According to the lock periods, you have different weight coefficient. So that means we only share the dividend with users who are dedicated to Becent and have beliefs in Becent. And next one, we have dividend pool, which a lot of you has not really familiar with, but I love to explain today a little bit. Actually, at the beginning, we haven't got this idea, but as what I said, we need to be innovative and follow the speed and let what the best happened after. The dividend pool means, according to our revenue dividend, we have 40% of daily revenue pulled on the mining pool. And the other 40% divide to 30 equals 1.33 each and pulled it to 30 days separately. So it means actually, for example, today your revenue dividend will be the yesterday's 40% and also the 30 days 1.33% each combined. Why are we doing this? Some people don't understand, and they're saying like the dividend pool is kind of the one unexpected. But I'm here to say this model is to protect yourself. Because at the beginning when we first started out, there is possibility we can have different dividend fluctuating, the excessive fluctuation, I'll call it. So this model guarantee, if you're one day we have oversized or over large or undersized trade volume, you still can get your dividend from a few percentage before. And so far, since we already launched 43 days, this model has been really mature. Now, each day, every user right here, you can get 80% combined, including 30 days before. So this is how we improved, and it's actually a good thing. I want you to understand. It's more advanced, and now very beneficial. And next one is about dividend token that most of you have really cared about. And I wanted to say, at the beginning, when we first started it, we really wanted to just give the major tokens as we wanted it to. But we all know what happened after that. We also shared altcoin. And here I want to explain why. Because according to our technique, at the beginning, we have opened only main street tokens with BCT trading pairs, as all you know. So we charge 0.1% for both sides, and we get these two for the revenue. As locking for dividends, so you got a revenue share. So that's what we got. The major coins also the BCT, as most of you have, okay, all right, I can accept it. And now with we opening the new trading pairs, for example, Loom and HOT and DCC right now, on the non-mining zone, you are getting the altcoin. And the reason why is because we're now charging both sides, technically set. And we wanted to give as well, because lower the risk for us to getting the dividend from major coins. And that is what we're gonna improve for next. And I'm here to tell you that around December, we will have to make this happen. We'll only give major coins like Bitcoin or Ethereum to you guys as dividend. And we're not gonna give BCT anymore, because it's lower the circulation on the market, which is good for both sides. Here is the official adjustment that we would do this because we figured this is good for both sides. And also the next one is for communicational. We all know we already hold the EMA session every week right now in the Korean community. Maybe many of you already see me and the CEO are presenting and answering questions, right? And I think it's better if we see face to face. You will see we're really sincere right here. We're not afraid of answering any questions. We're facing issues. We want to solve it and improve it. And regarding community service, because we're expanding global. At the beginning, even we're aiming to be the global exchange. So we already have 20 more customer service, 20 more people in Shenzhen to handle the Chinese side. And also, some of them speak English as well. And at the beginning, I apologize for not having enough people to answer the Korean, because we didn't expect exploding so well. And even yesterday, when I go on a taxi, the taxi driver says, oh, I invest in Becent, you know? So that proves one thing. We need to strengthen our customer service for this region and for you, our users. We already established 10 more people in Beijing professionally for answering the Korean and English-speaking emails and also the tickets you sent from the website. And this is the improvement we've done to make you guys feel heard and your questions and your problem can be resolved. And also our community management. We all know in blockchain community is one of the essential things, and we are proud to say our Korean community is thriving as well. Even recently, there are some issues and questions in the community, but we're handling it and we're facing it. As right now, we're coming in Korea to talk to you as well. And our community managers are from local partners, and they are really dedicated. Thankful to them. And if you guys have any questions, you'll be receiving really right away. And also the Kakao group, we're gonna run for a while. So regarding the communicational, there are three sides. Let me summarize. The customer service, we already have the multi-language. We care about Korean users. So we opened the new administration in Beijing even just for answering Korean emails and also get your questions answered and to be heard. And regarding community management, we have multi-platforms. For Korean users, we have Telegram and Kakao as well. And we're well managed. If you have any questions, report it. We'll get it right away next day. And also for AMA sessions, we'll keep it running for a while because we wanted you to know we really care about this market and our users will be always on top. If you have any issues, you can send me PM, get advice. We'll be adapting a few if we evaluate it's good for the market. All right, so come to next. What's our future vision? As what I said, we're aiming to be global at the beginning, and that's why we're here. And what are we gonna do next? Actually, Alex already presented a few. I'm gonna stress a few parts we've already done. We are gonna spend in Japan and Vietnam and Russia for next step really closely. Because we figured, according to a data analyzation from the first 5 top exchanges, their traffic of users from these regions most. And we think that's a place to go. And always, if you guys are investing in crypto for a long while, you probably already know these markets are the place you cannot give up. And also, according to South Asia, we already have some user base in Vietnam already. So we're gonna expand in Malaysia and also Philippines. We're gonna have a license in Philippines very soon, and it's good news for you guys as well. Which means we can open the Fiat crypto in a really short run. And regarding America, we already have a strategic partnership with Houston University, and one of the few advisors are from there, are PhDs. So next way, we probably gonna hold a short meetup there as well, in the short run, and keep you guys updated. And for Europe, I'm glad to say we already have a few European really quality projects, and one of them is Plateau, is here, and they're gonna present very soon. Okay, all right. So shorten the length for saying what we're gonna do. In the following 2 weeks or the month, we will focus on token listing. As we all know, the top exchanges need more trading pairs. And we're eager to have more qualified good projects to be listed. And if you guys have any suggestions, we would love to arrange community voting as well for you guys to participate. I think it's respects for you. And for 2019, there are a few things that are essential for us to do. The first is leverage trading. As you all know, the margin trading and leverage trading is a big part for the mature system. And now getting to crypto is really close to financial. And we are adapting to this model since we already have experience before professionally. And also we have the community in action. As smart contract voting will be really available next year. All right, so to summarize, right now Becent has launched 43 days accurately. I'm really happy to say our volume has grown big enough as we can rank to top 50 already. And without our team's efforts and you, we cannot do this. And thank you to stay with us, and please keep doing so. Thank you.
네, 거래소 비센트의 CMO 신하님의 설명이었습니다. 여러분 발표자분들이 나오시거나 또 퇴장하실 때 박수로 많이 이렇게 응원을 해주시고 호응을 주시면 발표자분들이 조금 더 신이 나서 패널 디스커션 그리고 Q&A 시간에 더 많은 정보들을 주시지 않을까 생각이 듭니다. 호응 많이 해주실 거죠? 네, 좋습니다. 다음으로는 실체인의 코파운더이신 시몬 C님이 나오셔서 프로젝트에 대해서 설명을 해주실 텐데요. C는 Securities Allocation을 의미합니다. 실체인이 내장된 스테이플 코인을 가진 첫 파이낸셜 퍼블릭 체인이며 자산 거래를 용이하게 해줍니다. 투자자들은 스테이블 코인을 이용해서 자산을 자유롭게 사고 팔 수 있게 됩니다. 이러한 시스템을 통해서 전체 실 생태계의 자산 흐름을 자유롭게 한다고 하는데요. 그럼 지금 바로 실체인의 시몬 씨를 모셔보겠습니다. 큰 박수 부탁드릴게요.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Simon. I'm the co-founder of the SEO chain. Actually, this is my first time to do the meetup. I give it to you guys. Give it to Korea. Really appreciate everybody's attendance. Thank you. This is several key points regarding our company. Basically, the SEO comes from the two English words, securities allocation. So basically, we are focusing on financial transactions and the financial asset allocation. So our key target is to fertilize next generation of finance. We call machine finance. Machine finance is blockchain plus AI. And we focus on public financial public chain. This chain is created by a Wall Street elite with profound financial background. Like myself, I graduated from MIT Sloan Business School. I worked for UBS, Credit Suisse, and Merrill Lynch, all those big names. And also my partners, they're all from different companies on Wall Street. Basically, we are financial background. We're focusing on the financial issues. And we actually, we won second place in Founders World Championship over 1,000 projects in Silicon Valley. That's why at the current stage, we are very popular in United States. There are a lot of institutional investors and the potential personal investors that really want to be part of our financing. So that's why we're here. We really want to share everything with you guys. And also, we are a financial public chain with building a stablecoin system. That's really important. That's our key. Another thing we are really proud of ourselves is our matching just launched 2 days ago. That is really important for us. And also, we have multiple real applications scenario. At the current stage, we already have 5 apps, DApps. And by the end of this year, we're going to have 50 plus DApps within more than 10 million users. So we have real applications. Our company is not just a story. It's real. We have real applications. I will give you a brief introduction later on. And also, another thing we are really proud of is we just 3 days ago actually, we just signed a contract with a Filipino payment company named Banana Payment. They're going to promote our stable coins. This is pretty big in the whole blockchain area because this is the first time the digital currency will be implemented in real world in Philippines. So, and this month, 16th, we're going to attend the blockchain battles hosted by a TV station named Asian Economic TV Station here. And also we're going to go into, right now we are already go to the final 5. So that's why we take very, very seriously about our career market. That's why, because the people here can feel they have big faith about blockchain, and also they have very enthusiastic about blockchain. This is really, really different, really, really important, and also that will make a bigger difference in blockchain world. Okay, so basically we doing finance, right? We're going to focus on 3 areas: P2. We focus on 3 areas: P2P business in Southeast Asia, ABS, asset-backed securities, and also equity market in Southeast Asia. So basically, I will give you the introduction, industry analysis, and also sales solution, and what is the sale. So for the industry analysis, I'm not going to go through all the numbers because the numbers are very big. As we all know, the bigger the number, the prime is the business. So I'm not going to go through the numbers. I will give you the real case about what we really do in blockchain business area. So for the P2P, without blockchain, the P2P there are a lot of problems. The pain points is like bad debt ratio are known by investors, and also investors they have the risk accumulated until the platform go broken or go bankruptcy, and also sometimes you give your money to the platform, to all of a sudden you find you're going to lose all your money. So without blockchain, this is very difficult. That's what's happening in China. That's what we do. We provide blockchain service to those Southeast P2P company, but more important, we provide our stablecoin to help the whole business, the whole industry. Because without blockchain, without stablecoin, it's very difficult for a foreign investor to invest P2P business overseas. For instance, people here, in Southeast Asia, the annual return for a P2P business is like 500%. 500% is very high return, but it's difficult for you guys to invest money before because it's quite difficult for you to transfer your local currency to a foreign currency. By using the stablecoin, you can buy stablecoin with Becent exchange. Then you can transfer your stablecoin to the Southeast Asia P2P company or end user. Then when they get the stablecoin, they change to their local currency. This will help. This help a lot of P2P company in Southeast Asia to get a financing source. That's why we are very popular in Southeast Asia. Not only we providing blockchain technology service, but also we provide the stablecoin to help them to get more overseas financing, overseas fund source. That's really helpful. And also we already do business with a company named the Mini Group. It's an Indonesia-based P2P company. The company has like 300,000 users, and also the bad loan ratio is under 7%. It's a really good company, a really good investment. We already done business with the company. The second area is ABS, asset-based securities. In this area, the key is trust issue. The lender or the investor, they don't really trust the information provided by money borrower or users. That's the key. Then the blockchain that's what the blockchain does, solve the trust issue. So by using the technology, the blockchain technology, we can put the information, authentic and traceable information on chain. That will help investors to make right decisions. In China, actually, we have a local company named S-Lab. It's our local company in China. We actually, that company in May this year, he signed a contract with our China #1 ABS security house, Debang Securities, set up our first blockchain ABS asset management system. And September this year, also our S-Lab signed a contract with China #1 beer company to help them to solve their supply chain loan by using technology, blockchain technology. So this year expected revenue will be 500 million RMB. Next year that will be 20 billion RMB. This is on the ABS side. On the equity market side, especially in Southeast Asia, because as we all know, in that area, most countries they don't have stock exchange. So for those small companies, it's very difficult for them to get financing. So and also for the investors, they don't trust the information provided by the money borrower or the company or a third-party intermediary. So that's why we appear to use technology, blockchain technology, to help the investors to get real, untapped information. And meanwhile, for the company, we help to them to get financing by using tokenization, revenue tokenization, a smart contract, and also dividend in platform, all in the blockchain can help them to solve the problem. This is what we're going to do this on the next year. So this year we're going to do pretty much focusing on the P2P and also ABS. So that's pretty much what do we do, and what do we as a CEO can help our users to solve their real problem. So the next is our team. We have more than 60 people all over China, United States, and maybe in Korea. So our founder, Marvin, he's also worked for Wall Street and Hong Kong financial market for over 20 years. And our co-founder, Haifan, right now, he's in our New York office. Our CTO, Li Ming, he's in China as he's one of the person owns most blockchain patents. And also Stacy Zhou is our S-Lab CEO. And Lena is our co-founder. She's doing pretty much everything. I think she's the busiest woman in our whole company. This is our advisory team. They're all from big companies like Lending Club, R3, and also Jingdong, and Alibaba. So basically, that's pretty much I already mentioned before what is the sale. And Meetup is officially online 2 days ago. Our business model is quite simple. We charge two fees. When you're using fiat to buy our stablecoin, we charge commissions. When you do the transactions, our gas fee charged by sale. That's pretty much our business model. Very simple and clear. So once again, I mentioned our golden standard stablecoin. All you can see in terms of the transparency, stabilization, fairness, securities is really good. But we need all you be part of, help us to get used, make it popular. That's also our next task. Our technology structure is quite simple, from token system, smart contract, blockchain, identity, distributed payment, distributed exchange, application scenarios. Okay, that's one thing I really want to emphasize is our digital wallet. You can tell in our wallet, it's not just wallet to store your digital asset. We also building several investment vehicles. For instance, here's the Mini. Mini is Indonesia P2P company. So when you open your pocket, when you open your wallet, you will find out there are different investment scenario and different investment vehicles. You can choose to transfer your asset to invest to the Mini Indonesia P2P company. This is our wallet. It's a little bit different with other digital wallet. So this is pretty much our structures. We are foundation. We have chairman, we have securities, and we have this is our organization structures. So this is the finance plan. Right now we're in the stage of the private placement. After the meetup, we're gonna go to States and go to Japan. We're gonna do the private placement. We're planning to do our public offering. I mean, ICO December 15th this year in here with Becent. So, okay, in the end, so you can search our CEO Chain Korea in Telegram to join our community and the society. So we decided to send 99 our CEO coin to everyone to join the community. So really appreciate you can attend this meetup. I really wanted we can go together to make a bigger difference, make a bigger tomorrow. Okay? Thank you very much. Thanks again.
네, CLCN의 코파운더 사이먼 씨님의 프레젠테이션 잘 들었습니다. 다음은 바디원의 CEO이신 코디 창님이 나오셔서 프로젝트에 대해서 설명해 주실 차례인데요. 이번에도 흥미로운 프로젝트가 기다리고 있습니다. 이 바디원 프로젝트는 블록체인 기술을 기반으로 차세대 피트니스 그리고 스포츠센터 플랫폼을 구축하고 있습니다. 그리고 체육관, 상인, 기업, 서비스 제공자, 보험회사 등 다양한 분야와 파트너십을 맺고 있습니다. 그럼 바디원 프로젝트의 코디창을 모셔보겠습니다. 박수로 맞이해 주세요.
안녕하세요. 저는 바디원 CEO입니다. I'm the CEO of the 바디원. I have a question. How many of you go to gym during the week? In 1 week, can you raise your hand? You go to gym? Wow. Okay. Wow. Compared to other countries, it's a lot. Okay. This is the reason why I come to Korea. Korea is the most mature market for the fitness. That's why we're here. Our name is Body One. In the future, we believe you go to work out and you can gain the token. You can make money. It sounds a little bit strange. No, it will happen in Korea. Okay, this is me. I'm Cody Chen. I'm from Taiwan. I'm serial entrepreneur. I've been doing 10 years of digital marketing and also for the 2 years of for the fitness equipment design. And my co-founder is Bin Li. He's about 20 years of fitness gym pioneer in China. Okay, here's the marketplace. By the 2023, the global fitness center should be 113 billion. Okay, and in China, by 2022, the fitness market should be 290 billion, which is crazy. And by 2022, the equipment market should be 12 billion. Here's a very interesting one. By the 2025, the smart fitness device should be 29.4 billion. So which means right now in the gym, you go to every gym, you work out, you never keep your data in yourself, which is very strange. You should have your data. Okay, we believe that the social and the live streaming will make the fitness more interactive, engaging. This is our first generation bike. A bike has a lot of sensor and a smart tablet inside. So which means when you work out and you can see the class, you can join. Also, you can get your result of your burning calorie. This is our platform. The platform right now is for the US market. We have a company in the United States, California. And we have a live streaming classes. So no matter where you are, or you have our bike, or you have a smartphone, you can join the class and you can burn your calorie, you make money. And also, we make the fitness workout more fun. You can challenge it with your people, with your friend, okay? When you want and you gain something. Also, right now we are collaborating with the Swiss company Co-Infra. It's live broadcasting, the game sport company. We integrate. They can view the real life show of the gaming, and then you can write with the program. Okay, so what we talking about is about you and influencers. You share your workout. When you work out, sometimes you go to the Facebook, you see something taking selfie and taking the picture of the result of your workout result and share to Facebook. That is strange, but that data never belongs to you, okay? And we have social, you can make friends, because in that display, you can see friends, making new friends. You can send gifts. You also can have predicting training, because the machine or data learning by 1 week will suggest you how you can work out better and burning more calorie. And then on the display, also have the online exchange. You can exchange a product. Also, you can gain the incentive. So it's a business. It's a blockchain in business, in fitness. So it's a decentralized. So the data is on you. It's distributed ledger, which means you will have a fitness passport for yourself. You have a smart contract, make sure everyone has the same standard of your calorie algorithm. And then we have a digital currency. Okay, here's how we count the incentive. So we believe that in 1 day, in one guy, you just can work out 1,200 calories. Okay, so after 102,000 calories, and your algorithm will decay. And we also suggest you to work on the daytime from 6 o'clock to the 10 o'clock. Okay, so we're not like other mining machine that 24 hours. It's for your health. So we designed this algorithm. And when you work out on the body one, and you can get share. For example, you introduce to your friend, and you can, if you're an owner, you can introduce to your friend to work out here. You can get 10% of their calorie in first 90 days. Okay, if you're the gym owner, if you're our partner, you can get 15%. Okay, and also in that display, you can get dividends. The 80% the profit of a Body One ecosystem, you can get dividends every month, which means it's content and also social and advertising, also the e-commerce. Okay. Our wallet is already ready for the iOS and Android, so you can download it from our website. This is our Body One platform. The platform holds the interface and the API. Also, we have our own Body One module. And also the blockchain, we have a smart contract, and the community is around. It's about you and your data owner and the gym and the factory. In the future, we're gonna do like an app store. So every other brand, every application maker, they can join the Body One. We can share the Body One protocol to everybody. So everybody join here. Maybe you can work out, maybe you can watching television program. Okay.
With the rapid development of the global sports and fitness industry, a large amount of personal sports data cannot be shared and utilized. Fitness is difficult to break through the lazy humanity. Industry parties involved cannot realize the value of internet data, restricted the healthy growth of the fitness industry. We propose Body One, world's first blockchain fitness platform, building a smart fitness ecosystem based on blockchain. Create the next generation fitness digital pass that is empowered by users. Cut into distributed network protocols and chips. through smart contracts and body store. Spread and value the data scattered around the country. Create the value transfer and trading system for the smart fitness industry. All users who join Body One, sports equipment manufacturer, fitness service providers, coaches, etc., will become a blockchain ecology. Fitness mining, holding money dividends, benefits and value of sharing sports data. Innovators in the fitness field. Be the first to introduce the world's first Body One protocol and chip. Blockchain Intelligent Plesia Cycle. Let users mine while moving. Solve fitness inertia and convert sweat to wealth. The leader in global fitness equipment manufacturing, DHZ, as the first equipment supplier to join the Body One ecosystem. In the future, 85% of fitness equipment will be implanted with the Body One protocol and chip. Service network covers more than 100 countries and regions around the world. Body One will fully motivate all participants. Create a globally distributed sports community. Join Body One. Work with us to rebuild the new ecology of the fitness industry.
Okay, so that was our promo video, and Plesia, as our first partner, joined us, develop this Body One protocol type, the bike, and here's how we use it. So you just bring your wallet and you can scan, and it has a advertisement on it. You scan it, you can start to work out. And all the data will keep on the screen, and you can talk with your friend and gaming with your friend. You will see your friend on the right side. So this class is all real time. So after you finish, you get trophy and you get the result. You scan it, you know how much calorie you burned today. And you can share to Facebook or WeChat or Kakao. The wallet is ready, so you just get your money and you can transfer to anyone. So it's just very simple. You go to the Body One machine, you work out, and you gain money. And this is our customers, our first generation bike in China. And some of them are very famous company, and they have their gym in their company, and they use our bike to encourage their worker to work out. And this is our partners. We have the Shrine, the Stairmasters. These are very worldwide, very famous. The gym maker. We will also collaborate with the Foxconn and also the Giant, the biggest the bicycle company, and also the iGo Life. Also partner with Amazon, Lenovo, Foxconn, Infront. Also Plesia. Plesia is our first partner, and WizFit DHC is our manufacturer maker. And why I have to bring up this gentleman? This gentleman is Jewish. He owns these 4 brands. Maybe you go to gym, you see those brands. It's very famous worldwide. Later on, next year, this gentleman, the full of their product will join our protocol. And also we have American company. We just set up our American company like last month, and we'll start American to ship our new generation product to America. And we have the American, the Hollywood resource, so we can share to people. Okay. 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 So we have a new bike. We spent 6 months with American designer, Chinese designer, Japanese designer, Taiwanese designer. We try to make the new bike. You can put it anywhere in your home. This one is too heavy. So this is our new bike. It's only 42 kilograms. It's very light. And also we have other color. It's a pink color. Okay. We are not only making bikes. We provide the protocol for all the brands. So the banded shoes, the running machine, so everything. So all the brands can join Body One. We're welcome. Oh, okay. It's a little bit. Here's the price. We sell this new bike with building 15-inch machine with $1,100 US. Without the display, it's $800 US. You see that one, the background, the display background is so ugly, so we redesigned this background. It looks more fashion. Okay, this is one of our partners. It's factory. It's the biggest in the world. So we have 4 of this. So this company in the future will be 80% of their the fitness equipment join Body One. So right now we're looking for the region partnership in Korea, also advertisement partner, trainer or KOL, club and gym, brand, manufacturer, or charity. We can help other athletes. Also, we are looking for the private investor and ICO. This is our roadmap. Roadmap right now this year. Actually, we have spent 2 years to design this bike and also half year to integrate to the blockchain. So this year, we already finished to build our foundation, Body One Foundation, and the blockchain platform. Okay, in the future, we're gonna go on to the public chain. We're gonna have our own body store. It's the app store. And we also will have our Body One lab. We will set all the standards for each kind of the fitness machine or fitness equipment. So we believe this is our future. This is the fitness future. I'm the Body One CEO, Cody. Thank you so much. 감사합니다.
네, 바디원 프로젝트의 CEO 코디 창님의 설명 잘 들었습니다. 다음으론 프라티오의 CEO이신 디마님의 프로젝트 설명이 기다리고 있는데요. 프라티오는 암호화폐와 기존 통화를 원활하고 안전하게 관리할 수 있는 개인과 기업을 위한 뱅킹 솔루션입니다. 이오스의 블록체인 기술에 힘입어서 프라티오는 유저가 선택한 어떤 자산이든지 카드 또는 즉시 송금을 통해 급여와 공급업체 지불을 가능하게 한다고 합니다. 프라티오 프로젝트의 디마님을 모셔보겠습니다. 박수로 맞이해 주세요.
여보세요. My name is Dima. I'm the Chief Executive Officer at Platio. And first of all, I want to thank our partners, Becent, for organizing this event and letting us present you Platio project. And I want to thank you for your time and for being here, because the weather outside is so nice. It's so warm and sunny out there, and you're sitting here listening to pitches, so thank you for that. So I'm going to jump into describing what Platio is. So Platio is an FCI authorized fintech company. We are headquartered in London, and we are building a crypto-friendly banking platform for both businesses and individuals. So we started off the company almost a year ago, and we started by obtaining 2 licenses because we believe that fintech industry should be regulated and should be in full compliance with local and global regulations. So from day one, we obtained a license from UK, which is called Authorized Payment Institution License. It allows us to send and receive electronic money. And the other license that we obtained is a crypto to fiat exchange license from Estonia. So these 2 licenses combined, they allow us to operate on 32 countries in Europe. And that's big because it's a population of over 500 million people. So that's a huge market that we're going after. But before getting the licenses, we actually dove deeper and we tried to understand what were the issues that prevented both businesses and individuals from being part of the crypto ecosystem. And very fast we discovered that for individuals there were 2 main issues. The first issue, people were afraid to lose the bitcoins or Ether that they owned. So they were afraid of losing seed phrases to the wallets, or they were afraid of losing their phones and essentially losing their bitcoins and Ether. And this fear was pumped by a lot of news that hundreds of millions of dollars were lost, by people who just forgot the seed phrases or just, threw away their hard drives or laptops and could never restore access to their wallets. So that was number 1 fear from individuals. The other fear was obviously volatility. A year ago, the volatility was, the volatility meant that the price of Bitcoin only goes up, but now volatility means that the price can both go down and go up. Now it's mainly has been going down, but I'm very confident that this is something that's going to change soon. So these were the 2 problems for individuals. But we talked to businesses as well, especially those businesses who have successfully raised their money from ICOs and who were sitting on a lot of Bitcoins and Ether, but who couldn't do business in fiat world because they had these issues of exchanging their cryptocurrencies to fiat money. Essentially, this is the issue not of the companies, but of the fiat world that we all live in, and especially the very conservative banks who are still don't want to be dealing with the companies who are in crypto or blockchain-related business. So essentially, we figured all these problems out, and we thought this is the main thing that Platio is going to solve. We are going to build a bridge between fiat world and crypto world. And I think this is essential. This is the sort of the basic platform, even before the blockchain technology itself, because technology is super important and it has to go hand in hand. But if there are no users, if there's no crypto adopters, if there's no Bitcoin adopters, the whole blockchain system is not going to work. So I think we're at the fundamental layer to promote Bitcoin, to promote cryptocurrencies as an efficient way of spending money, earning money, and make payments and transactions. So this is the slide. This is essentially the first product that we're going to be rolling out. In the beginning, we're going after the businesses, the blockchain companies who struggle to exchange their crypto to fiat. And for them, we're not just providing an exchange service where they can change their Bitcoin or Ether to fiat. That's the basic layer. But on top of that, we have a service layer which would allow them to essentially do whatever they currently do with fiat money with their banks. So we are going to become a virtual bank for them, essentially issuing MasterCards, Visa cards, for them so they could give those cards to their employees and pay out salaries on every month. They could be doing mass payments, paying for the goods and services to their vendors, paying to their clients, paying for their rent, etc., etc. So all the requirements that businesses might have, we're going to provide that to them. And then again, it's the service layer on top of that. And remember I told you about the two problems. One is the two problems that individual users face. One is losing access to their wallets. The other one is the volatility. So we heard those problems and we actually built solutions to solve these problems for the users. First solution, which is called Auto Exchange, it's part of the Asset Guard product within platform. Auto Exchange is if you're a trader, this is something very familiar to you because it's essentially, a stop-loss limit buy function. But in our case, it is executed in a very user-friendly way and simple way because the users that we're going after, these are the users that are just making their first steps in crypto and in trading, and we want to make our service as easy to handle for them as possible. So Auto Exchange is a feature that allows you, to sell Bitcoin or Ether when the price goes beyond a specific level that you indicated. It's executed through a smart contract and your crypto assets are sold automatically. The other way around as well, if you want to buy at a specific level, you just turn on the trigger and you can actually buy Bitcoins or Ether. The other thing, which I think is super important, and we got a very positive feedback from the users, because this is a product that tackles the problem that I just mentioned regarding the fear of losing access to the wallet. In our platform, this is what we personally call an inheritance for crypto. The official name is the standby transfer. So how it works, very simple. In the platform, you indicate the amount of time that you're inactive on the platform. And after that time, all your either Bitcoins or Ether are automatically transferred to either a different bank account or to a different crypto wallet. So essentially, it's an inheritance for crypto because I hate this example, but for instance, if a man dies and he had some Bitcoins stored on the wallet, his family, even without knowing that he was owning those Bitcoins or Ether, they would still get the money, either on the bank account or on a different crypto wallet. So essentially, inheritance for crypto. The other important thing, which actually, I think this is our advantage over some of our competitors, because what we allow to do for Bitcoin owners, for Ether owners, you're actually able to spend those Bitcoins to buy stocks. So if you want to buy Apple stock, for example, you don't have to convert to fiat. You don't have to go through additional KYC process on the other platform. All you do, you just log into Platio, and you have access to most of the NASDAQ and NYC stocks. You can buy it with your Bitcoin or Ether. Super cool. Again, it saves a lot of time for the users. You only have one platform. You don't have to have Robinhoods and PayPals, etc., on your phone. Just use one. And it's very easy to manage all your finance because everything is in one place. And then again, the KYC, which is kind of painful. For me, it was super painful to go through the KYC process for some of the exchanges, some of the platforms. It takes a lot of time. You have to deal with different support members. Pain, hassle. So we kind of solved that. And this is one of my favorite products, or let's say it's a sub-product. It's called Smart Escrow. Essentially, this is the product that enables trading with crypto. So if there are two participants of the deal, so let's say you want to buy something and pay with crypto, and you don't know the person who's on the other side, you don't trust them, you're not making the deal because you don't want to lose your money. On the other hand, the person who's selling you, he doesn't want to, send you the goods because he's not sure if you're going to send him the money back. So in this case, Platio is actually acting as an intermediary, as an escrow agent. So when the buyer is, he chose the product that he want to buy, he sends the money not to the seller, but he sends the money to Platio. And Platio holds these assets until both parties are satisfied. When the buyer receives the goods, he says, "Yay, I got the goods, I'm satisfied." He presses the confirm button and Platio releases the money. So if some of you are familiar with Alibaba or marketplaces, like this is kind of the model that we're going after as well, but specifically for crypto. And in case the buyer is not satisfied with the goods, we actually bring in a third party who helps us to mitigate the issue. And actually, all of the products that I just mentioned, there is a prototype, there is a video on our website. So if you guys, interested to learn more, there is a cool video on our site called platio.io. So make sure you just have an opportunity to see that live because it's easier to understand and you can actually see how it works. So the products that I mentioned, it's going to be difficult to roll them out simultaneously, so we have a specific roadmap on how we're going to be rolling them out. First, we're going to have the basic functions. That's what we call Horizon 1s, and that's the Horizons McKinsey slide. We have some of our team members are huge fans of McKinsey and they had the background there, so we're using some of their slides. So the Horizon 1 is basically the basic features that some of our competitors also have. But then, starting from Horizon 2, this is the unique features that only Platio, as of now, has. And we are working on, so the Horizon 1 is going to be live in first quarter 2019. And anyone in the world could be downloading it both from App Store and Android Store. And then we're going to be adding the other features that I mentioned going down the road. And our platform is based on EOS. But we're not using EOS token. What we essentially do is we use sidechain of EOS. So we're going to have our own private blockchain based on EOS technology. And we believe this is one of the best solutions for us at the moment because the technology is scalable. It allows, potentially it would allow us to do up to 100,000 transactions per second. It's reliable, it has the right community, it has the right support, it's being constantly developed and improved, and we as a team have figured out that this is the technology that we're going to be using. But our token is an ERC20 token because we don't want to be limited with the listings, with the exchanges. So we have an ERC20 token. And, but the technology is EOS. I just want to highlight that because this might be confusing. Then again, very important question. Where do we start? How do we enter the market? Because I'm sure there's some competitors already on the market, although some of them don't have licenses. And I think in about a year or two when all the fintech sector is going to be regulated, essentially they're going to be out of the market. And actually some of those competitors are actually knocking on our doors now and asking us to create sort of a joint venture so they could be piggybacking on our license. But that's not the path that we're going with. We are building our own brand and we have an ambition to become #1 player in Europe. So the market and the go-to-market strategy, I think this is very important, and I've been asked a lot about this. So in the beginning, we're actually going after businesses, as I mentioned before. And for businesses, the solution I told you, so it's going to be a service layer on top of businesses to be able to exchange crypto to fiat. The reason why we're going after them is because we already have a long list of businesses who are willing to use our service, because the access to traditional banking is indeed a huge pain point for them, and they're looking for a solution. So we haven't been actively approaching these companies. On the other hand, they were actively approaching us and asking, asking to be onboarded on the platform. So why is it important? It's going to be easier for us to get access to these clients because we already have them. We have a long list. We don't have to create a marketing team for that. And it's going to be cheaper at the end of the day for us. And then again, it's very important, especially during the first month or years of the product existence, it's very important to be getting the feedback from the users. And businesses, they're very good at giving feedback. If they're not happy with something, believe me, their team is going to be on the phone calling you day and night and saying, guys, you need to change this because this is not working for us. So again, this is two ways. It's cheaper for us, and we're getting the feedback, and that would allow us to improve the product. But then again, there is a trick to that. So it's not only businesses, but it's businesses pushing our product down the funnel to their clients, to their vendors, to their employees. So this is what I call a B to B to C model. Again, no one else is doing it right now, and I think this is a lost market opportunity for our competitors. We're going after that, because although it's not the market, the end market that we're going after, but this is a good entry point. The end market that we're going is the individual users. And again, there are 500 million of them only in Europe alone. And end users, the individuals, market is huge. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but you might know, like the traditional money that all of us have, it's valued at 30 trillion US dollars. So at the end of the day, I'm a huge believer that those money are going to be tokenized. So that's kind of the general market size that we're going after. And I'm not even mentioning gold or derivatives here. This is just that traditional money. So how do we make money on this? Simple, 3 channels. First channel is foreign exchange. So whenever there's an exchange happening from fiat to crypto, there's a commission fee that we're charging to the clients. If you have PGAS tokens, PGAS token is the token that we issue, our client is going to get a discount on that. So it kind of stimulates to own PGAS, to buy it upfront. The other source of revenue for Platio is a monthly subscription revenue. So some of our services, you could only get access to them if you are a Platio member, or let's say premium member. And for that membership, you'd have to pay 10 euros per month. And that's another source of revenue for us. But I'm gonna go back to that again, because this is related to the token economy. And smart escrows, we're going to be charging for that too. There's a small commission to be using smart escrow as a product. So these are 3 main revenue streams. I'd say the most one for now is going to be foreign exchange, at least in the first year or 18 months. So I promised to dive deeper in the token economics and why we believe the price is going to increase. So there are 2 main factors. First factor that drives the demand for the token, it's essentially, like as I said, all of the transactions are being charged, all of the commissions are being charged in PGAS token, and 50% of those commissions are being burned. So that's essentially the same business model that Binance has. And this will gradually decrease the amount of tokens in the system. And when the amount decreases, the price goes up. But that's not all. There's also staking. So as I said, we're going to have different layers of membership status. First is basic. Second one is silver. The most highest one is Platio. And in order to reach to the highest one, you have to deposit a certain amount of PGAS tokens and hold it for at least a month. This is the only way you can actually get access to premium services. This will drive down the velocity of the token and essentially increase the price as well. So these are the two main functions. And for the users, those users who own PGAS tokens, they would have discounts that they could be using on the platform. So this is the token distribution. This is the price of our token. We're currently in a private pre-sale, but we are going to be open to the public very soon. We tackled first quarter of 2019, roughly February. Currently, we are very close to closing our soft cap, which is 5 million euros. We have very interesting investors, and some of the news, if you follow us, you'll be getting them very shortly in terms of the fundraising process. So our team, we have 17 people right now. Again, we're headquartered in London, but our R&D team is based in Kiev, Ukraine, because this is where most of engineers are based, and we are getting hold, of the most talented ones in that region. But our business side of company is located in London. So I'm the CEO and co-founder. Vlad is our chief strategist. He's a super cool guy. He had previously run a similar company, but without crypto in Europe, which he sold before, almost a year ago. And our advisors, very diverse team. Some of these guys, like Maxim Negatkov, he built a company worth billions of US dollars, and it was in Russia. The company called is Svyaznoy, was a lending solution provider. So he has a very good background in terms of understanding how to scale businesses, how to focus, the go-to-market strategy. Mark, the first guy here, corporate strategy advisor, he was in fintech business since 1999. Again, he started off with a lending provider. It wasn't online at that time, but it gradually became an online business. Also McKinsey background, very down-to-earth guy, and I've known him for 8 years already, so he's supporting us. And all of the guys, I'm not going to go through all of them. All of these guys have LinkedIn. You can actually search us up, reach out to us directly, and we'd be very glad to answer the questions that you have. Here are the contact information, and thank you very much. If you'd let me, I'll just do a selfie, guys, if you don't mind. Just, if you could, I don't know, maybe put your hands up. 1, 2. Yay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
네, 여러분 셀카 협조 감사드립니다. 프라티오 CEO 디마님의 프레젠테이션이었습니다. 다음 순서로는 패널 디스커션이 준비되어 있습니다. 자리가 준비되는 동안 잠시 비센트 거래소 신규 가입 이벤트에 대해서 안내 말씀드리도록 하겠습니다. 미덥 참가 신청을 해주셨던 온오프 믹스 비센트 거래소 첫 번째 미덥 모임 페이지 그 상세 내용에 보시면 비센트 거래소 신규 가입 링크와 공식 텔레그램 그리고 에어드랍 신청서 링크가 있습니다. 이 세 가지를 모두 진행해 주시면 11월 3일 이후 800 BCT를 지급해 드립니다. 곳곳에 배치된 이 판넬들의 온오프 믹스 모임 페이지 QR코드가 있으니까요. 참고하시고요. 많은 참여 부탁드리도록 하겠습니다. 또 모든 순서를 마친 뒤에 럭키 드로우 시간이 준비되어 있습니다. 이때 경품을 받아가실 수 있는 기회니까요. 놓치지 마시기 바랍니다. 이제 자리가 준비가 됐을까요? 네. 패널 디스커션은 거래소와 프로젝트는 어떻게 호리공영을 실현할 것인가 라는 주제로 말씀을 나눠볼 텐데요. 비센트 거래소의 CEO 알렉스님, 그리고 CMO 신하님, 실체인의 코파운더 사이먼 C님, 그리고 바디원의 CEO 코디 창님, 프라티오의 CEO 디마님, 마지막으로 힐스톤 파트너스의 황라열 대표님을 모시고 말씀 나눠보도록 하겠습니다. 박수로 맞이해 주세요. 네, 이렇게 총 6분의 발표자님들이 모여주셨습니다. 동시통역기 사용하시는 방법 제가 처음에도 말씀드렸는데요. 1번이 한국어 채널, 2번이 영어 채널입니다. 그럼 이제 동시통역기를 착용하시는 대로 제가 질문을 하나씩 드리도록 할 텐데요. 오늘 준비된 질문이 꽤 많습니다. 아마도 궁금증을 많이 해결하실 수 있으리라 생각이 됩니다. 먼저 첫 번째 질문은 비센트에 드리는 질문인데요. 비센트는 어떻게 리스팅 심사를 진행하나요?
Okay, I can respond to this question. So the project that we will review, there's a standard process. It's like the background, and there cannot be like a bad reputation of the team, and of course the team background, that will be the one of them. And from the market, there's a lot of projects want to cooperate with us, but we only choose that's most popular or the most have the potential in this market project. So that's our main strategy.
네, 통역기에 다 전달이 되셨으리라 생각이 듭니다. 또 이제 두 번째 질문을 바로 이어서 드릴 텐데요. 이 거래소의 안전성을 확보할 수 있는 방법은 어떻게 되나요?
This is more like a tech issue, but in a way we can answer like that. As our topic today is a security exchange, and you know what happened a few years ago when it first popping up, all exchanges got stolen. And so what we are different from the trusting mining model is we have the best or most professional tech team from the globe, and also CTO was from 360 Security. That's one of the top in China as well. And he was working there as a professional court member. So this was we can enhance the security challenge for now.
네, 좋습니다. 이번에는 세 번째 질문, 플라티오의 질문을 조금 드리고 싶은데요. 이 플라티오 프로젝트에 지금까지 혹시 라이센스를 받으신 적이 있으실까요?
Yes, actually we started the business, as I mentioned, by obtaining those licenses. So once again, two licenses. The first one is an FCA license called Authorized Payment Institution. The other one is Crypto to Fiat Exchange license. This is, I'd say, this is what gives us a competitive advantage as of now. I don't like it to put it this way, because I think in a couple of years, all of the fintech companies are going to be, they could only be doing businesses if they have the licenses. But as of now, unfortunately, that's not the case. But we are, we're taking a very regulated and thoughtful path that would allow us to build business going forward, to build the largest ecosystem, crypto ecosystem in Europe at least. So yes, we do have the licenses, and that's a short answer.
네, 라이센스를 취득하신 적이 있다고 하셨습니다. 이번에는 실체인에 제가 질문을 좀 드리고 싶은데요. 이 블록체인 기술에 대한 응용을 어떤 방식으로 실현할 것인지 여쭙고 싶습니다. 진행은 지금 현재 어떻게 되어가고 있나요?
Oh yes, actually, before we come here, so last night we still change our PPT because every day, almost every day of every week, we make progress, especially in Southeast Asia. So we already signed a contract with Mini Group. It's like I mentioned in the PPT. It's Indonesia P2P company, and also we just signed a contract with Score One. It's a Vietnam P2P company. So for us, it's really, really exciting because every day you have a new project, new company will in the line to do business with us. So the application is the key in the blockchain world. I think we do pretty well.
네, 좋습니다. 다음 질문은 바디원 프로젝트에 대한 질문입니다. 이 헬스기구의 블록체인 기술을 접목함에 있어서 어떠한 실용성이 있고 또 왜 시급한지에 대해서 질문을 좀 드리고 싶은데요. 답변 부탁드립니다.
Right now, the fitness equipment industry is very mature, but people are looking for the new solution. But most of the makers or brands, they don't know how to make interactive. They don't know how to put the content in the machine. So we have the ability, and we have around 20 people making content. They're top of a trainer in China. And we also have a lot of users around China. And so we can make the content, and also we can help those manufacturers. We can help them to join Body One, because we're the Body One, the protocol is open for everybody. So everyone can join that. And the other side, there's no any other solution right now for this fitness equipment. They don't have that kind of technology. It would take time. In next year, we will have our Body One chip, which means the brand, also the developer, they can just buy our chip and they can easily join the blockchain, join the Body One. Yes.
네, 바디원 측에 또 한 가지 더 제가 질문을 드리고 싶은데요. 바디원은 어떠한 독특한 비즈니스 모델을 가지고 헬스케어를 발전시키실 생각인가요?
Okay. We have very special business model, which people go to the any kind of fitness machine. They work out. They burn the calorie. So carry, everybody knows carry. So when you get your carry, we just transfer into cryptocurrency. So we use our ERC20 protocol, and in the future, that right now you have a one calorie and turning into one token. So we have a certain phases. So it will get harder and harder. So you can exchange your token. You can use the token to buy machine. You can use the token to buy product. You can exchange the token with your trainer. So also because our machine has a display, the display itself has an advertisement, has a TV program, has a gaming. So everything you need to pay. If you buy our machine, you can get 1 year free membership. If you don't buy and you have to scan, you should pay. Yes.
네, 지금 살짝 말씀을 해주셨는데 이 가상화폐와 살짝 말씀을 해주셨는데 가상화폐와 운동을 어떻게 결합을 시키실 건지 말씀 부탁드릴게요.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Which means because there's many data we're wasting. You guys go to the gym, you're wasting your data. You work out, you get nothing. Okay, the token is the only way to solve the laziness. You go to gym, you work out, but do you know the gym renewal rate is only 15%. You buy the yearly membership, and there's only 15%. So which means you have the membership, you pay a lot of money, but you don't go to work out. Okay, but actually we all need to work out. So which is very strange. So here comes the blockchain. Blockchain, which means you, in the future, you will own the data. You can secure your personal data, and you work out, you know all your workout history was secure in your personal wallet. And then the body one just set the standard. A standard, for example, the spinning machine or the treadmill or the running machine or something in your hand. So we set the standard. So people and all other brands can join us, which means we have one standard. They can exchange the token. So maybe one day you gain the token, you can buy the product, buy the shoes, and the token, which means you have health. You also can have some money, wealth. So this is what we believe, if we use the cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology in the fitness area, which is is a perfect way to integrate. And you will not ever get lazy to work out, because you know you go to work out, you make some money. If you don't make money and you still get your health.
네, 안 그래도 어떻게 이 헬스에 대해서 게으름을 처단할 것인가에 대해서 여쭙고 싶었는데 명료하게 대답을 해주셨습니다. 이 다음은 플라티오 측에 제가 조금 더 질문을 하고 싶은데요. 플라티오의 상품 중에서 가상화폐 커뮤니티에 영향력이 가장 큰 상품은 어떤 것인가요?
I think the core strength of Platio is that we are building an ecosystem, and we have these sub-products within one single product. That's our key strengths. But if you'd ask me what would influence the crypto community first place, at least during the sort of the 6 to 12 month, I think the Asset Guard sub-product that I mentioned is the most important one, because there is a psychological fear of people to be going into crypto, and we're actually solving these fears by Asset Guard. So I think in the beginning, Asset Guard would be the key driver to adopting crypto, and that's going to be the most used product within Platio. But in terms of the future and the value of Platio, I think the core value is actually in Smart Escrow product. Because what stands behind Smart Escrow is the trust. So we want Platio to be associated with trust to crypto. And that's going to bring us the barrier to entry for other players in the sector. Because, for instance, you know, when trade is done, when we're looking to buy, I don't know, a smartphone, and you're looking at Amazon and you're looking at other sites, although Amazon could be charging a bit more, but you know that this transaction is going to be easy to execute, it's going to be safe, you'd be able to get refund, etc., etc. So Platio wants to become the Amazon in trading with a Smart Escrow product that we offer. So there's two sides to this answer. I personally, I'm a huge believer in the Smart Escrow product. I think this is what is going to drive the whole value of Platio. Although other sub-products are super important as well, because they would be the headway to building a big Smart Escrow business.
네, 말씀 감사합니다. 이번에는 황 대표님께 조금 여쭙고 싶습니다. 기술 안전과 준법 감시에 대해서 어떻게 생각하시나요?
아마도 지금 한국에서 가장 좀 민감한 문제가 아닐까 생각이 좀 드는데요. 첫 번째로 일단은 원래 거래소가 이 역할들을 해줘야 되는 게 원칙적으로는 맞다고 생각을 합니다. 아마 여기 계신 많은 투자자분들이나 이 상장이 되기 전에 투자를 하시는 분들 같은 경우에서도 실제로 거래소의 어떤 신뢰를 바탕으로 이 생태가 구성이 되는데, 아주 솔직하게 현실적으로 말씀을 드리자면 그 수많은 리스팅을 하는 업체들을 이 거래소가 다 기술적인 부분들이나 법률적인 부분들을 체크를 하기에는 굉장히 어려운 상황입니다. 그래서 이제 사실은 이제까지 좀 흘러 들어온 한 2년간의 어떤 흐름 속에서 좀 많은 일들도 안 좋은 일들도 많이 발생을 했었죠. 그래서 저희는 펀드의 입장에서 말씀을 드리자면 저희가 어떤 한 업체에 투자를 하기 위해서 사실은 이런 어떤 기술적인 부분들에 대한 검증이나 법률적인 부분들에 대한 검증을 아주 딥하게 들어갈 수밖에 없습니다. 왜냐하면 여기 계신 분들도 투자를 하시면서 느끼시겠지만 자기 돈이 들어갈 때는 뭐 그 누구보다도 더 엄격해질 수밖에 없는 게 너무나 당연한 거고요. 저희 같은 기관들 같은 경우에서는 더더군다나 그런 어떤 디테일한 것들을 따지지 않고서는 투자가 집행이 될 수 없기 때문에 사실은 펀드의 입장에서 이 기술적인 부분들, 법률적인 부분들을 체크를 하게 됩니다. 근데 이제까지 이게 잘 정보에 관련된 부분들이 쉐어가 안 됐던 이유들 중에서는 펀드 같은 경우에서 그 많은 시간과 비용과 인력을 투자를 해가지고 오디트를 봐서 어떤 프로젝트들에 대해서 검증을 하게 되면 그 다음에 이제 이 기관들이 펀딩이 들어갈 때는 굉장히 유리한 조건으로 재밌는 음악을 깔려주시는군요. 네, 그래서 저희가 그 비용들에 대한 어떤 것들 때문에 실제로 펀드가 사실은 더 전단에서 유리한 가격 조건으로 들어가게 되는데 이게 뭐 지금 원래 기존의 방식대로 진행이 돼 왔을 때는 옳은 방식인지는 모르겠으나 사실은 지금 현재 한국의 상황으로 봤을 때는 이런 어떤 폐쇄적인 어떤 정보 공유 때문에 사실은 이 생태계 자체가 커지지는 못하고 있는 게 사실입니다. 그래서 이 펀드 입장에서도 펀드가 먼저 투자를 해가지고 유리한 조건의 펀딩을 진행을 했지만 뒤따라서 더 많은 분들이 펀드레이징이 이루어지지 않는다라고 하면 어차피 같이 죽는 구조거든요. 그래서 그런 의미에서 실제로 펀드들이 실제 투자를 집행했던 어떤 프로젝트들이나 지금 이걸 하고 있는 것들에 대한 정보 공유가 저희는 좀 투명하게 이루어지는 것들이 결국은 이 생태계를 위해서 좀 필요한 것이라고 생각을 하고 있고 저희도 그런 방향에서 실제로 저희가 진행하고 있는 어떤 프로젝트들 뭐 여기 뭐 실 같은 경우는 뭐 저희랑 같이 방송을 하면서 몇 개월 동안 이제 벌써 알게 됐는데 저희도 한 업체에 투자를 하기 위해서 그 업체에 원래 국가에 방문을 하기도 하고 또 같이 회의를 하기도 하고 하면서 수많은 시간들을 이렇게 굉장히 좀 검증을 하기 위해서 많이 보내는데 그런 과정들에 대한 어떤 정보들이 이제 조만간 같이 오픈을 하고 그것들이 기관과 일반 투자자들 사이에서 같이 공유가 되면서 좀 더 좋은 과정의 어떤 펀드레이징으로 발전하지 않을까 그런 기대를 하고 있고 저희도 역시 거기에 일조를 하기 위해서 그런 흐름에 맞춰가지고 그런 식으로 진행을 좀 하고 있습니다.
네, 자세한 설명 감사드립니다. 또 대표님께 한 가지 더 질문을 드리고 싶은데요. 이 블록체인이 응용되고 있잖아요. 한국 시장에서의 발전 전망에 대해서는 어떻게 생각하시는지 말씀해 주세요.
그게 좀 약간 외람되게 지금 이게 또 이런 질문을 받고 답을 해야 되는데 다 외국 팀들이죠. 그래서 저희도 또 펀드를 운영을 하면서 정말 이제 한국 팀들한테 투자를 굉장히 많이 하고 싶은 마음이 간절한데 안타깝게도 사실은 지금 한국 상황이 해외에 있는 어떤 기업들에 비해서 살짝 뒤처져 있는 건 사실이기는 합니다. 그리고 여기 계신 분들이 잘 아시다시피 한번 큰 광풍을 겪으면서 실제로 이렇게 검증되지 않은 프로젝트들 그리고 시스템이 갖춰지지 않은 상황 내에서의 어떤 투자 붐들이 한번 일어났던 일들 때문에 사실 지금 투자 심리가 굉장히 지금 위축이 되어 있는 게 사실이기는 하거든요. 근데 저희가 기관 입장에서 바라봤을 때는 한국이 약간 늦게 출발을 하고 한번 미스가 나기는 했으나 그 풀렸던 돈들이나 거기 이제 어떤 기업들이 이 받은 펀드레이징을 바탕으로 계속 진행해오고 만들어왔던 이런 생태계들이나 이런 것들이 아무 의미가 없다라고는 생각이 들지 않아서 저희 입장에서는 한 내년 정도부터는 사실은 이 쌓여왔던 어떤 노하우나 여러 가지 경험들이 다시 또 기술적인 부분들이랑 맞물려 가지고 활성화가 되는 타이밍이 오지 않을까 저희 입장에서는 좀 그렇게 바라보고 있습니다.
네, 답변 감사합니다. 여기서부터는 이제 공통 질문을 좀 드리고 싶습니다. 먼저 첫 번째 공통 질문은요. 거래소와 프로젝트는 어떻게 호리공영을 실현할 것인지에 대해서 여쭙고자 합니다.
Well, in my opinion, project and exchange already bounded a long time ago because exchange need project to be listed and open trading pairs to attract users to trade, and also project need to be listed, so there is a platform for people to trade. So it's already bound at the beginning when they produced already because they rely on each other. But right now there are a few different ways to play this model. For example, there are IEOs, you can list, you can get fund as well, and there are some different ways to do some innovative like STO or anything. Have you guys heard of it, I guess? So it's different ways to play together, and of course it's a bear market all around the world right now, but still, these big exchanges like Huobi and Binance, they all rise from the ashes. According to what data shows, they all rise from the bear market a long time ago, relatively, not as bear as now, but I think there's a chance for projects also exchange to start thrive together right now, because this bear market is coming up and people are really reviewing the projects with different aspects. They're getting serious, they're getting mature. Zoom out a little bit, this is actually good for in the long run. So we're looking forward to it actually, and we're finding more reliable projects to be listed.
Okay, Sina has a very good point. So, in my opinion, I think the community is the key of the whole blockchain industry. Because the reason why the project want to list in bigger exchange is like they have the multiple countries users from everywhere, and they can expand their own community to get more users and more loyalty, kind of like a community member. So it's the same reason why the exchange want to find a potential project. So we all want to together to build us to bigger community, and we can do this thing together. So that's the important point. So back to the now blockchain market, from the first time to now, even to the future. So the people is the only thing. It's like the commitment. It's a commitment. So when you think this thing is valuable, so if the 100 or 10,000 people think that this thing is definitely valuable. So we can see that from Bitcoin and any other project. So I think for now, whether the bear market or the good market, so we think we need to be together through this winter, no matter what. Thank you.
I agree with Sina and Alex. Basically, I think the project and exchange is like a couple. Yeah. If you don't have the other half, I mean, like a married couple, if you don't have other half, can you have a happy life? Sure. But if you have other half, you have a much better life. Just like a couple.
Like I said, I was thinking, if the exchange is very important for us. For example, for Body One, once we get on the exchange, if the price goes up, and which means everybody were crazy for working out. But if the price goes down, people might not work out so hard. Anyway, just joking. The token system and the exchange, I think, is inseparable. It just goes together, which means all the tokens you got on your hand is trustable, exchangeable. It makes a value. So I think it's very important.
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. The only thing I could add to that, so there has to be communication between the project and the exchange. And Becent has been very good at this. So Alex and Tina, they're always online. And I think this is important because this is the only way where you can actually build something new, build something interesting, build something valuable for the community. It's only when you communicate and share the issues that you have, some ideas. And I think this is very important. And Becent has been very good at this. And the other thing, you have to have mutual trust. You have to believe in your partner, and you have to be trusted by the partner. So I think, having these two features, you can build everything you want. You can go talk to the regulators. You can go talk to the community. You have the opportunity to explain whatever, you're doing, you're building. So I think, it's important to have these two things.
네, 답변 감사합니다. 이제 두 번째 공통 질문은요. 현재 거래 시장 중에서 이 스테이블 코인이 굉장히 중요한 역할을 맡고 있잖아요. 여러분들은 이 스테이블 코인에 대해서 어떤 생각을 가지고 계신지 궁금합니다.
Well, I think stablecoin currently plays a vital role among crypto community because there are not a lot of easy ways for you to exchange crypto to fiat, and stablecoins has the feature that doesn't require you to go through that exchange. It also stimulates trading, but long term, I think that stablecoin is just an intermediary solution until the point when cryptocurrency has enough trust by the community, by the world in general, because money in general is just is a very imaginary thing. It's all built on trust. Even the U.S. dollar or won or any currency that you name, it's not supported, by gold anymore, but it's supported by the trust of people. And since stablecoin is linked to fiat, I think, again, this is just the intermediary part, but it's very important because it brings, additional people to the crypto community because, again, it's a very convenient tool to be using.
Right now, the cryptocurrency is still in the gray area in a lot of countries. So people is kind of losing some. They don't know how to choose the right one. Okay, of course there's a lot of nice project, and there's in other way still a lot of not so nice project. I think this is a process, but in the future, I think most of the blockchain project, they will go back to the community, and they will maintain the community. They will build a good relationship, and then probably in the future, all the policies of the governments or the countries, rules, regulation, they will come to something in common. I think in that time, and then we'll probably have the more stable token system.
I think this is a tailor-made question for me. Thanks, Becent. Just kidding. Because we just launched our stablecoin 3 days ago. A stablecoin is really, really important. From my point of view, it's like pearl on the crown. And in the market, I think there are more than 30 stablecoin. I think right now only USDT is very, very popular. The reason because how to promote the stable coins is very difficult. It's very, very hard. So for our case, because we have the community, we have society, our user, for P2P users or ABS users, they have to use our business model. We have to use the stable coin. That's the reason we launched the stable coin. And fortunately, we have a very good way right now to promote our stable coin. Let's see how far we can go.
Okay, that's so excited. Stablecoin is like there's two use for the stablecoin. One is the people want to buy something, but they need a valuable is a fixed valuable coin to review the thing they got. They want to know how much valuable it is. And second chance is some people want to save their assets, the internal assets. They don't be sure of the house, even the bank, even the Bitcoin or Ethereum. They just trust the stable coin like USDT. But the problem is of the stable coin. The thing is, one, you need to be a big background, like bank or government. So you can do that. So you need to trust, let people trust you. You can cash them anytime in any number you launch. And second is the stablecoin need to be stable. That's not a joke. It's like you cannot be lower your price or higher price too much, like the a half month ago the USDT. If you do that even once, the people will lose faith of your stablecoin. They think, what if someday your stablecoin change your value again? What now? So a stablecoin must make stable. So that's my point.
Thank you. That was good summarized already. I'm going to add to a little bit. Like stablecoin, why is it popular right now? Because the new cryptocurrency is coming up every day, and they're not really as reliable as before. And you know, the price is speculative, and it fluctuates so much, and people have an urgent need to have something solid and stable. As a keyword is stable itself. So they're already USDT or GUSD, they're alike, but they're different kind of stable. And as we all know, USDT a few weeks ago, actually it was a slightly drop. It's not really targeted as USD, and it caused a little panic. And I think at that point, people realize how stablecoin need to be modified, or there should be new ways to have stablecoin, like CEO or any innovative ways to have it, so people can really trust it. How you can make sure it's stable? So there's still a question mark, and I'm really forward to see how it can improve.
이 부분에 대해서는 약간 제가 이제 사업 영역이 다르다 보니까 그냥 뭐 저희 펀드 입장에서 말씀을 좀 드리자면 스테이블 코인은 갈 길이 좀 멀 것 같아요. 그러니까 왜 그러냐면은 일단 앞서서 말씀하신 것처럼 실제 사용자들이 어떤 자산으로 생각하는 어떤 기준점으로서 변동을 줄이기 위해서 필요한 역할인데 여기에 요구되는 것들이 앞서 말씀하신 것처럼 어떤 굉장히 큰 신뢰도가 있어야 되고요. 그 다음에 이거를 또 다 커버를 할 수 있는 어떤 캐퍼블한 어떤 역량이 있어야 되고 그 다음에 거의 많은 거래소에서 동일하게 사용될 수 있는 어떤 이런 확장성도 있어야 되고 하는 너무나 많은 요소들을 좀 갖춰야 되는데 물론 이런 방향으로 진행이 돼서 어떤 기축통화로서의 역할을 하는 스테이블 코인은 가야 될 방향성이라고 생각을 하긴 하지만 사실 또 역으로 얘기하자면 펀드의 입장에서는 되게 매력이 없는 코인이어서 이 부분에 대한 것들을 어떻게 해결을 해야 되는지도 굉장히 큰 문제라고 생각을 합니다. 그러니까 심플하게 말씀을 드리자면 펀드에서는 여러분들이 아시는 것처럼 여러분들이 투자를 똑같이 하시듯이 저희가 이더를 던지든 비트를 던지든 현금을 집어넣고 그 회사의 코인을 가져오게 되는데 이 스테이블 코인 같은 경우에서는 투자를 하고 가져온 코인들이 거의 일정하게 가치가 유지가 됩니다. 그러니까 이 가치가 유지되는 상황 내에서의 어떤 이득을 뛰어넘는 어떤 그런 가치에 대한 어떤 기준이 하나 나와줘야 되거든요. 그래서 이제 이게 기존의 어떤 트레디셔널한 펀드에서 투자를 했던 방식이라고 하면 회사 자체가 커지는 어떤 이런 부분들에 대해서 지분의 방법들이나 여러 가지 컴펜세이션이 발생할 수 있는데 실제 지금 현재 스테이블 코인에서는 크립토 펀드가 들어가기도 약간 애매하고 기존의 트레디셔널 펀드가 들어가기도 애매한 되게 아직까지 정립이 되지 않은 어떤 개념의 형태로 있어서 이 부분에 대한 것들은 아마 계속 지금 발전이 돼가면서 어떤 방법들이 나오기는 하겠지만 현재로서는 사실은 이제 펀드의 입장에서는 그렇게 매력적인 어떤 수단은 아니다라는 것을 뭐 이런 기회에 그냥 한번 말씀드려보고 싶었습니다.
네, 스테이블 코인에 대한 6분의 생각 여쭤보았습니다. 다음 질문은요. 여러 국가가 정부 측에서부터 STO에 대해서 감독을 하게 된다면 이 지금 혼란스러운 시장 분위기가 조금 개선될 수 있을까요?
이것도 되게 굉장히 어려운 문제인데 이건 뭐 제 개인적인 생각으로 그냥 받아들여 주시고 뭐 이런 의견도 있다라는 걸로 한번 생각을 해봐 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 왜냐하면 여기 오셔서 다른 나라의 분들 같은 경우에서도 국가마다 다 상황들이 다르니까 딱히 뭐 어떤 게 바른 방향이다라고 말씀은 못 드리겠지만 일단은 저희가 생각했을 때는 일단은 지금 자산형 코인, 시큐리티 코인이나 이런 어떤 증권형 코인에 대한 부분들은 결국 해결되기는 굉장히 어렵지 않을까라는 생각을 좀 가지고 있습니다. 이게 뭐 아시겠지만 그냥 법률적인 문제의 이슈 때문이 아니라 사실은 더 밀접하게 붙어 있는 부분들이 뭐 세금 문제 때문이긴 하거든요. 제가 이제 어저께 홍콩에 있다가 귀국을 했는데 홍콩 쪽에 있는 원래 이제 뭐 금융 도시잖아요. 홍콩 쪽에서도 지금 계속 이 부분에 대한 부분들을 굉장히 깊이 들어가면서 고민들을 많이 하고 있습니다. 근데 이게 사실은 원래 가지고 있던 기존 어떤 패러다임과의 완전 정면적으로 부딪히는 부분들이라 이런 것들이 단순히 법 제정이나 어떤 이런 부분들로 쉽게 해결될 거라고는 사실은 생각을 하지 않고 있고요. 그런 의미에서 한 가지 뭐 해결점에 대한 방향을 본다라고 한다면 실제 지금 미국에서도 SEC나 그다음에 지금 홍콩 쪽에서도 움직이는 것들이나 어떤 시큐리티 토큰들이나 어떤 자산형 토큰, 증권형 토큰들에 대한 지금 준비들을 계속 진행을 하고 있는데 이게 국가를 뛰어넘는 어떤 크로스보더 개념으로 넘어갔을 경우에서의 어떤 가능성은 지금 좀 충분히 존재하지 않는가. 그러니까 뭐 다시 한번 제가 이렇게 좀 너무 장황하게 설명을 드렸는데 요약해서 말씀을 드리자면 이걸 한 국가 내에서의 어떤 국가가 이걸 해결해주는 법적으로 이걸 풀어내주는 것을 기대할 부분들이 아니라 오히려 전 세계적으로 묶여지는 어떤 그림 내에서의 어떤 공동적인 움직임을 통해 가지고 빠져나갈 수 있는 방법들은 조금 더 나아간다면 나오지 않을까. 하지만 현재 우리가 생각하는 것처럼 어떤 국가에 이걸 요청을 해서 법을 제정을 하거나 어떤 것들을 허용을 해달라는 어떤 이런 움직임은 사실은 좀 어렵지 않을까라는 생각을 가지고 있습니다.
Thank you for sharing. So actually, I think for regulations, for example, new thing just came up. You don't expect the government and just adapt to it and say, hey, yeah, we're going to do it right now. It doesn't make any sense. I think it is irresponsible. So regulation will be the way the government will finally take. And it's on the right road right now. But because we're holding different parts, as participants, we're exchanges, we have our own interests. And so when regulation came up, exchanges always are targeted first, And so that's why a lot of projects are going outside overseas, finding opportunities, and that's why the exchanges are aiming global right now to getting more popular overseas, or they're trying to adapt to regulation. Because the regulation is not something you say, no, I don't want it. It's a thing exists, you need to compile with it. So the only way is to cooperate with local regulations and find a place you're popular and is welcoming. That's actually the only way we can actually develop in the future. But of course, there are good regulations, bad. I hope the governments all around the globe, the place we're going to expand on will be having better opportunities about saving good projects or good exchanges to be local and make it more localized. Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Okay, thanks for the previous conversation. So I think the thing is, the most interesting part of the blockchain industry is we change it every day. Whether like a stable coin, trade mining mode of exchange, and ICO, IO, even the STO, security token. Yeah. So the traditional industry, they don't have the very quick change like this. So change means opportunity. Of course, the other hand is chaos. So the government, some of government, they will like shut down some. They will do something to prevent chaos. Like in China, we don't like the project to do the ICO anymore. So, but I think the policy and the government's policies always be good, because even they abandon you from something, but at least you know something I can do and something I cannot. So that's government when they draw a line, so we can just be sure to make sure our next step or direction. So I think we shouldn't reject any new kind of the STO or security token, those things to affect the market, but we should embrace it and to find in some country, maybe in some way we can do that to benefit all the industry and the users. So that's the most important thing.
Regarding the STO, I think I totally agree with Mr. Huang and Gina. I mean, at least at the current stage, STO is not a very practical and a realistic way to solve the problem, especially for a blockchain company. Most of the blockchain company in a very early stage. So I think we pretty much need to focus on business and applications and how to get a recent fund much easier and more efficient. Spend more time on regulation-related stuff, I think it's not a good way, at least at the current stage. That's my point.
Okay. The regulation in China, it changes every day, okay? And most of the people doesn't know where's the boundary. There's no boundary, but there's still a lot of limitation. Like in Taiwan, Taiwan is quite open for blockchain and for ICO, but still the government doesn't have a regulation on that. The problem is the governments, these guys, they don't know what is it, okay? Because there's no history and they don't know how to do that. So right now, Taiwan is quite open for this because they want to let a lot of projects to try first, and then we see how we can set up the regulation. So still, for the blockchain project itself, it should be a good place to be, but still the government is working very, very slow. So, well, this is a big question, a big problem.
Look, I look at this way. The fact that we are discussing STOs here and that STOs are being discussed in Hong Kong and elsewhere, this is by itself amazing because it gives you a signal that the market is developing, that it's growing, and it's going to eventually become regulated, and then it means a further growth. I don't think that STO is the answer. I think, again, STO is just the product of evolution from ICOs to STOs, then there's going to be something else. I don't believe in STOs that this is the final sort of product because essentially, securitized tokens are still connected to equity, to shares. And shares are being regulated on a very local, governmental level, not on the global level. So at the end of the day, we may have some islands within our planet, like Malta or the US or Hong Kong, where you can actually be listing STOs and you would have a very understandable playbook, how to do that and what you're going to get in the end, the cost, the requirements, etc. But I don't believe that governments from different parts of the world would eventually agree on a common rule, how to do STOs. So I do believe that could become a good instrument for companies to fundraise, but they would have to be tackling specific countries where there is proper regulation for that. So it is an evolutionary product, and again, this is a good sign because it shows that this problem is discussed, and we're going to have a solution for that soon.
네, 정부의 STO 감독에 관한 6분의 의견 들어봤습니다. 이전 질문에서 이미 조금 유추할 수 있는 답변을 좀 주시긴 했는데요. 이 스테이블 코인의 발전 전망에 대해서는 어떻게 생각하시는지 답변 부탁드릴게요.
It's like with any currency. If there is trust to a particular stablecoin, it will grow. Then again, as I said, stablecoins is just an intermediary product. It will be substituted by something else, or not even substituted. It's just going to be maybe gone. But I'm talking about like 5-10 years away from now. For now, stablecoin is indeed a good solution to be promoting trading and exchanges, and to have this tool to have some sort of stability in crypto. Yeah.
I think in the future it's going to grow, but how long, when, I don't know. But more blockchain projects join to play in different industry, and more people play on it, and more exchanges try to do some innovation. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know. But I believe if we focus on our project and we really truly can help people, it will just grow. If you just play games, and the whole industry it will crap. And those people here were trying to do something. I believe it will grow.
For me, we are very optimistic about for the stable coin, because we in some Southeast Asia, some small country, their currency very fluctuating, and also in some Africa countries. That's why actually we have planned to promote our stable coin to those small countries to use to help them to issue our digital currency, just like use our stable coins as one choice. Definitely, there are a lot of opportunities in stablecoin world.
I think that depends on two situations. One is the question is stablecoin does provide the safety of your assets, or just provide convenience for your trading. That's very important. If that's convenient of your trading, like USDT for US dollar, and maybe in Korea, maybe in Japan, they all have their stablecoin. That may be easier for the users to provide convenience. So that would be good. Maybe this market will be very good in the future. But the other way is if you want to list or launch a stablecoin for save the user's assets, like you make, so that you need let people to trust you the very huge background. I don't think one bank or one government can do that, even for now. So let's see how it goes.
Thank you. I think this question is a bit overlapped with the last few ones about stablecoin. And I still hold a similar opinion with these a few people already answered before, that stablecoin is still question mark. You know, DRUSGT, like all people believe, and then crash a little bit, and then, you know, lose a bit of trust. And how it can be credited, how it can be trusted, is still a question for every stablecoin, even though innovators. So we will keep an eye on it, and we see good ones that can be listed or applied will first be listed for sure. And then we are ready for having good changes and accepting the latest.
방금 앞서 말씀하신 것처럼 중복된 얘기긴 한데 스테이블 코인이 뭐 궁극적인 답은 아니다. 근데 실제로 이 진행하는 방향성 내에서 지금쯤 튀어나왔어야 되는 아이템은 맞는 거고요. 그렇다고 이게 뭐 모든 것들을 다 해결해 줄 수 있는 것들은 아닐 거고, 또 그거를 할 수 있는 팀들도 그렇게 많지는 않겠지만, 실제로 어떤 이런 지금 움직이는 방향성에 있어서는 방향은 맞고 아주 훌륭한 뭐 스테이블 코인들이 나와주면은 좋겠다. 하지만 현재로서는 굉장히 갈 길이 멀다. 이렇게 한번 요약을 해보고 싶습니다.
네.
저희가 학술대에 와서 공부하는 자리가 아니거든요.
네.
비센트의 투자자로서 왔고,
네.
이게 궁금하면 비센트 CEO한테 개인들의 질문사가 받아주시면 좋겠어요.
네, 이 다음에 Q&A 시간이 질의응답 시간이 준비가 되어 있으니까요.
많은 시간이 학술대에 와서 공부하는 거 아니지. 내가 내 돈 집어넣었으니까
네.
내 돈이 어떻게 커가고 내가 어떻게 수익을 얻을까가 중요한데 이런 거에 대한 논의가 전혀 없잖아요. 무슨 학술대에 온 겁니까 이게?
그럼 마지막으로 한 가지 질문 남았으니까요. 한 가지에 대해서만 패널분들 의견 듣고 바로 질의 시간으로 넘어가도록 하겠습니다. 네. 그럼 마지막으로 질문 하나만 드리고 마무리를 짓도록 할게요. 이 블록체인이 전통 산업에 대한 영향 그리고 응용에 대해서는 어떻게 생각하시는지 마지막으로 질문 드리도록 하겠습니다. 간략하게 답변 부탁드릴게요.
Actually, this question is, thank you for your question. I think that's really applicable for in the long run in the industry, because we're all working in the industry. We want this industry to grow. And as it's going a long way right now, the government realized they need good regulation to make this business, you know, go on the right track and let people participate with under their wise supervision. And also, it's going more onto the, you know, for example, fitness and also stablecoin, the financial part. So it's going to the industry that people can apply to life and use in the real life. I think that's a good sign, and I'm supporting to it.
Okay, the blockchain industry, as I have said, It's a world that's full of passion and opportunities. I think if there's a chance, anyone should think about how to join this part and to become one of them. So, one of us, yes. So, I used to work for the game industry, and I work for a lot for helping my gaming company like partner from how to change themselves to the blockchain industry to make those two things connect. So I wish all the friends and partners of mine, we can discuss more possibility of our further cooperation, whether it's blockchain industry or not.
Yeah, my answer is yes, for sure. And blockchain definitely has very positive influence on traditional industry. I'll give you one example of our business. Our S-Lab is our local company in China. In supply chain business area, it really helps a lot of small business to get better chance to get a finance. Without a blockchain, it's very difficult for the small company to get the financing because, like I mentioned earlier, there's trust issues. The lender never won't trust the company, the information provided by those small business owners or some other third-party intermediate. So I think this is only a little example, but in the long run, definitely will influence, affect a lot of business in different aspects. That's for sure my answer.
If you're talking about the traditional industry, which means it has a hardware for my project Buddy One. We have the fitness equipment. So we integrate with the blockchain technology. Sorry, thank you for watching me drinking water. Okay. So the traditional industry, which means that all the hardware, okay, our project is Buddy One. We focus on the fitness equipment. So in the future, for example, maybe your chair, maybe your refrigerators, maybe the cameras, everything will integrate with the blockchain because everything is receiving and also sending data. All those data are valuable. So in the future, all those blockchain projects for the industry will spin like crazy, will be a big business. Everything will be linked. Thank you.
I'm just going to save time for the public. I'm very interested to hear the questions from you guys. So I'll answer that question sometime forward. If you're very interested, just find me and I'll answer. But maybe let's open up for the public.
네, 패널 디스커션 시간은 아쉽지만 이렇게 마치도록 하겠습니다. 투자자분들에게 더 많은 정보를 전해드리기 위해서 본의 아니게 이 패널 디스커션 시간을 길게 배정했던 점 기분을 언짢게 해드렸다면 사과 말씀드립니다. 이번에는 기다리셨던 Q&A 시간 준비되어 있으니까요. 질문 있으신 분들 손 드시고 저 가장 먼저 손 드신 분 먼저 질문 부탁드릴게요. 저희 스텝이 마이크를 가지고 갈 테니까요. 통역기 준비되어 있으니까 한국어로 질문해 주셔도 좋습니다.
네, 비센트 거래소에 질문 드리고 싶은데요. 한국 시장을 어떻게 생각하시는지 그리고 또 지금 수많은 거래소들이 있는 비센트만의 특별한 장점이 있다면 무엇인지 여쭤보고 싶습니다.
Okay. First of all, Korean market, as I said, for now for us, Korean market is the most important market for us, even bigger than the Chinese market. That's with no doubt. And with our competitor is very huge, like the Becent, like For now, the very famous exchange in Korea, like a bit. So our unique mode, the two is one is the transfer mining mode. And second is even in the transfer mining exchange, we have our lockup and the revenue dividend. The longer you lock, the more revenue you get. So that is our unique experience in our exchange. If you calculate the revenue share you get, you will find it's far more than any other exchange, even the bank. So that's our unique point for the Korean market. Thank you.
네, 다음. 네.
우선 비센트 CEO님한테 다시 여쭙겠습니다. 세 가지만 묻겠습니다. 가장 쉬운 거로 세 가지만 여쭤보겠습니다. 첫 번째 리스팅 관련해 갖고 커뮤니티가 활성화되는 거를 그렇게 하시겠다고 하는데 지금 현재 비센트에는 리스팅 된 게 알트코인 중에서 네트워크하고 폴로하고 또 DACC가 있습니다. 근데 이건 전 DACC는 듣도 보도 못하는 제가 알고 있는 건 룸 네트워크밖에 하나밖에 없었습니다. 근데 이 거래소의 수입이며 우리한테 수익이 되는 거는 많은 알트코인이 거래가 돼야 되는데 그러한 거래에 대해서 너무 등한시하고 있지 않나 하는 겁니다. 두 번째는 앞으로 배당 정책은 계속될 겁니까? 여쭙겠습니다. 그리고 아까 얘기했으니까요. 거래소 코인이라 하면 우리가 바이낸스의 BNB 코인을 이렇게 연상하고 있습니다. 그런데 코인이 BNB 코인을 능가할 수 있는 무슨 특별한 구상이라도 갖고 있는지 그 세 가지만 물어보겠습니다.
Okay, I may just get to a part of that question. Okay, for number one is the listing question, right? So why for now, the number of the coin of our listing is BTC, Ethereum, USDT, those major coin in the trading mining zone. And after that, the HOT and the Loom, those two different kind of token. And so those two projects is voted by our community, especially Korean community. So actually, the fact is there's actually indeed very popular by the Korean users. And the DACC, this project is only one Chinese project. They have a huge of Korean market and the Korean community. We have seen they're doing a Korean job like event in the end of the October. They have the event in Korea. So why we choosing this project is because they are really do something in Korea. They are facing a Korean market users like us. So that's why we choose this project. So why the INF project? Because we need time. For the security concern, we need to write the digital wallet for every project, especially like the BCH, US, those major tokens, they need time. Because for now, our CTO is taking care of this kind of work personally. Because we do not sure, let some other people to do this work for us. So that's why we list the coin one by one. For now, the ERC20 coin will be leased at least like 2 weeks will be least one project. Of course, like I said, voting by the community. So that's the list coin's question.
네, 답변 감사합니다. 시간 관계상 프로젝트당 하나씩 질문을 받고 Q&A 시간을 마치도록 할 텐데요. 실체인 프로젝트에 질문 있으신 분 계실까요? 네, 앞쪽에 남성분께 마이크 전달 부탁드릴게요.
예, 오랜 시간 동안 좋은 말씀 잘 들었습니다. 알렉스나 아니면 실체인에서 대답을 해주셨으면 좋겠는데요. 어제까지는 분명히 선착순 20명한테 사은품을 주신다고 그러셨는데, 오늘 아무 공지도 없이 선착순 10명한테만 사은품을 준다고 바꿔주셨거든요. 근데 이게 이제 디센트라이즈가 제 말은 블록체인으로 안 하고 중앙화됐을 때 발생되는 폐해를 몸석 효과라고 이렇게 해주신 건지, 그리고 일찍 오신 분들은 오늘 2시부터 봤거든요. 근데 저도 아무런 공지를 못 받았어요. 그러니까 이게 그 중앙화되고 탈중앙화되지 않았을 경우에는 이런 폐해가 발생한다는 거를 많은 사람들한테 이제 알려주기 위해서 그러신 건지, 여기 대해서 어떻게 생각할지 좀 되게 궁금하네요. 정말입니다. 예.
No matter what, I apologize, because I think there's a communication problem. Because I think it's my colleague, my associate, also there. I don't remember we said it's the first 10 people. I don't remember we said the first 20 people. No matter what, I apologize, and maybe you can leave your contact information. I will send. If you don't get it, I will send it to you personally. I don't know if can answer your question. Yeah. Okay. Everybody, just decide to our community. I will definitely, no matter how many people go to the community, I will send you personally. This is my words I just said on we can put on chain. Okay.
네, 바디원에 질문 있으신 분 계실까요? 바디원 프로젝트에 대해서 질문해 주실 분.
저기 죄송한데
네.
비센트에 대해서 대화를 하러 왔어요. 다른 분들 얘기가 아니라 지금 저희는 비센트랑 한창 얘기하려고 여기서 계속 기다리고 있는데 다들 다 그 얘기하고 있는데 지금 계속 다른 분들 얘기를 하라고 하는 거죠.
아, 그럼
지금 받는 거를 지금 저희가 지금 보면은 저희도 A4 용지에다 담아왔는데 아무도 대답 못했어요. 지금 질문에 대해서 저 핵심적인 질문 아무것도 못했어요.
그럼 네, 그럼 질문자님께 마이크 전달 부탁드릴게요.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. You can keep it. I can answer all the questions.
Thank you, Becent. Thank you. 시나에게 질문하고 싶습니다. 네. 다름이 아니라 얼마 전부터 일단 우선 우리는 아는 게 일단 중국에 대해서 중국 ICO는 일단 불법이란 걸 우리는 알고 있습니다. 근데 덧붙여 한국에서 우리는 매튜라는 존재를 알 것입니다. 신하는 일단 특히 텔레그램을 통해서 소통을 하셨고 그런 부분에 대해서 의견을 묻고 우리는 그런 매튜에 대한 투자자에 대한 그런 대표성을 확인하고자 투표를 했고 100명 정도의 가량의 사람들이 그런 매튜의 의견을 다 투자자의 의견으로 반영하게끔 그렇게 동의를 하였고 지금 비센트 측은 한국 투자자의 돈을 받아 지금 사업을 계속 사용하고 있는데 그런 또한 비센트는 사전 모금 당시 우리들에게 잘못된 정보를 알려주면서 투자금을 받았고 고객들에게 계정에 함부로 동결을 하면서까지 동의를 강요했습니다. 우리 투자자들은 이런 것이 잘못된 행위라고 생각을 하는데 따라서 한국 투자자들은 얼마 전에 매튜가 요청했던 요구사항에 대해 답변을 할 의무가 있다고 생각하고 이러한 답변들을 저희는 받을 것을 진심 어리게 답변을 드릴 것을 드립니다. 그리고 이렇게 빠른 시간에 가능한 요청들은 실행할 수 있도록 부탁드립니다.
So what did you just say is accepting all requirements, or what is that question? I don't really understand it at the end. So please address what do you mean.
질문에 대해서는 정확하게 매튜라는 사람이 한 이틀 전부터 시나에게 텔레그램으로 개인적으로 메일들을 많이 주고받았다는 걸 알고 있습니다. 그런 부분에 대해서 요구를 많이 하였고 한국 투자자들에게 이러한 것들이 있고 이런 의견을 수렴을 한 뒤에 시나에게 전해했다고는 들었습니다. 그런 부분에 대해서 의견을 좀 답변을 받고 싶자 왔었는데 처음에 매튜아랑 개인적으로 대화를 했을 때 이번 미덥에 오시면 관련 답변을 받을 거라고 확인을 받았고 그런 부분에 대해서 듣고 싶어서 이 자리에 왔습니다.
Thank you so much for explanation. Actually, first, we're walking through any advice or questions. Liza was presenting the communicational improvements we already made. include the AMA session or anything according to the listing questions, we'd love to answer too. And also about Matthew, and I think we were connected a few times for PMs, and we got a few really good advice from him, and we really appreciate from it. You know, one day we got this report, you got probably all of you have gathers for 1 to 10 about things we can, you know, maybe adapt, and we really go through, we're really touched. You know, no one have ever had this kind of users really dedicated to one exchange, and we really appreciate that. And for the request, I think we already go through a few of them. I think some of them will be adapt for sure. Because as exchange, we have our own stand. As users have more questions as investor or token. And we will have the 1, 2, 3, you know, prioritized with our tech team as well. So as what you didn't elaborate what was the question exactly, we would say we already received a request from Matthew 2 days ago, if you were talking about, and we are going through some of them and apply, as I was saying on stage. For example, for the major problem you were representing, the major coin dividend, we're going to solve it in December, and it will be for sure.
네, 정말 죄송하지만 정말 시간 관계상 질문 딱 한 가지만 더 받고 다음 순서로 넘어가도록 하겠습니다.
네, 전 비센트 초기 매도자거든요. 12시 5분에 갑자기 열려서 거래를 맨 처음에 매도를 했던 사람입니다, 제가. 네. 그래서 롤백을 했고 그 부분에 대해서 정확하게 맨 처음에 공지를 몇 시고 11시에 비센트 상장을 한다고 했어요. 그런데 그거를 12시 넘어서 그냥 열고 나중에 돼서 테스트였다. 롤백을 했어요. 그런데 판 사람들에 대해서는 이들은 회수를 안 했고 그거에 대해서 저희 계정을 그냥 강제로 정지시켰습니다. 네, 저희들 의견 하나도 없었고 그냥 정지를 시켰어요. 그래서 저희는 보상 요청을 했고 그런데 한국분 운영자분들도 구글 번역기 써서 얘기한다고 하더라고요. 아니 소통이 안 되는데 어떻게 얘기를 해요? 커뮤니티 중심이라면서요. 네, 커뮤니티가 안 되잖아요. 저희가 얼마나 이거를 많이 했는데 아무것도 안 돼 있는 상황에서 지금 계정 잠금돼서 4천만 원인가 몇 천만 원 묶여 있는 사람 엄청 많습니다. 지금 주변에도. 지금 이렇게 해서 운영이 제대로 되고 있는 건가요? 아까 전에 얘기 듣는데 와 이게 말이 되는 소리인가요? 지금 하나도 안 돼 있는데 나중에 네네. 지금 현재 매도자들에 대해서 나머지 처분을 어떻게 하실 건지 정확하게 확답을 받고 싶습니다. 네.
Okay. Actually, we'll anticipate those kind of questions today. And as I said, that's the reason why I'm here, to give you the answers. That's the reason why we're face-to-face. In the community, there's someone asked me, Alex, do you have dare to come to Korea to Seoul? I have, because there's nothing to hide. Your question, I will answer it directly. Before that, I will give you some point, because this is a very rare opportunity to talk to you guys. The first one is, what is the investor, token fund, and our exchange, and even project? What do we want? The same thing. Our price is going up. This is the same thing. The only thing we want together. There's no one want the price going down, so we will do anything to protect your interest, because it is our interest as well. The second, do we sell the token by ourselves? The answer is no. You can see the market number in the market. We will not see any of our token by the market. So what's the price of the BCT is open? What's the price? It's $0.3. Higher than that, even the 10 times of the original private sale price. So most of our investors make very good money when we open our trade. For now, even in 2 days ago, we get 130% the higher rate, even double the current price. So this is marketing we work for. Even for now, we don't make any money. We give the payback plan. We give the 80% of revenue share. All we do this is for the market. Okay, for your question. Your question is why we negotiate with the account with the primary user. It's because when we open the exchange, there's a test line. Some user, like 10 people, they order to the test line. And they order the price of the BCT is $0.3. is very high. It's nearly 100 times of our original sales price. So if the other users, like normal users, the users never join our private sale, they think the BCT is open, okay, I will buy it. Actually, there are some people buy it. I don't know the exact number of people, but I know the amount. So that means they use 100 times of the original private sale price to buy the BCT. Actually, it's definitely unfair for these people because they don't know the original sale price. What if we use this price to continue to trade? What's going to happen? If you face to 100 repay of your price to get BCT, you definitely will sell it. People will do that. And you can say that stranger, you can say, is going down to the bottom of the price. So in order to fix that, we tell the people it's a test line, and we roll back, not freeze, it's a rollback of this like 10 people's account. We pay our wallet by ourselves to these people who use the Ethereum to buy the BCT. And in order to return or ask for those other side people to recover their account. That's what we can do. I can tell a number. We already cost like $50,000 to recover this account. Okay.
네, Q&A 시간에 더 많은 시간을 안배하지 못했던 점 다시 한번 사과드립니다. 오늘 미처 질문하지 못했던 점들은 커뮤니티를 통해서 질문을 남겨주시면 최선을 다해서 답변 드리도록 하겠습니다. 이제 마지막 순서인 럭키드로우가 남아 있습니다. 럭키드로우 상세 내용을 안내를 드리면요. 바디원과 비센트 거래소 그리고 플라티오만 진행하게 됩니다. 선착순 200분에게 나눠드린 명찰을 가지고 계신 분들에 한해서 참가하실 수 있으니까요. 참고 바랍니다. 바디원의 럭키드로우는 운동기구를 드립니다. 당첨자는 한 분입니다. 명찰에 써있는 번호 확인해 주시고요. 번호가 호번되신 분들은 앞으로 나오셔서 저희 스텝에게 주소와 전화번호 그리고 이름을 적어주시면 됩니다. (57번) 가지고 계신 분 계실까요? 네, 뒤쪽에 계신 참가자분 축하드립니다. 한 분 당첨되셨습니다. 총 4분을 뽑습니다. 비센트 거래소 럭키드로우 총 4분 뽑네요. 제가 좀 긴장을 해가지고 양해 부탁드립니다. 총 4분이요. 앞으로 3분 남았습니다. 비센트 거래소 럭키드로우 총 4분 뽑고요. 1500 BCT를 드리도록 하겠습니다. 그리고 플라티오는 비트 고급 이어폰이 준비되어 있습니다. 비센트 100번 가지고 계신 참가자분 계실까요? 100번 안 계신가요? 안 계시면 빠르게 넘어갑니다. 계신가요? 네, 100번 축하드립니다. 당첨되신 분들은 앞에 나와서 스텝에게 꼭 번호와 이름 적어주시기 바랍니다. 비센트는 총 4분이고요. 앞으로 2분 남았습니다. 186번 참가자분 계실까요? 186번 안 계신가요? 네, 넘어갑니다. 37번 계실까요? 네, 아무도 안 계시군요. 다음으로 넘어가서 2분 더 뽑아주시도록 하겠습니다. 비센트 거래소 총 4분께 1500 BCT. 201번 참가자분 계신가요? 안 계신가요? (118번) 네, 저 뒤쪽에 계신 참가자분 축하드립니다. 앞으로 나오셔서 이름과 전화번호 적어주시면 되겠습니다. 네, 마지막 한 분이요. 비센트 럭키드로우 마지막 한 분. 55번입니다. 55번 계실까요? 네, 축하드립니다. 4분 총 당첨되셨고요. 다음은 바디원의 럭키드로우 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 바디원은 단 한 분만 당첨이 됩니다. 운동기구가 준비되어 있고요. 191번 참가자분 계실까요? 안 계신가요? 운동기구 단 한 분입니다. 한 번 더 뽑아주셔야 될 것 같아요. 80번 참가자분 계신가요? 네, 축하드립니다. 운동기구 당첨되셨습니다. 다음은 플라티오입니다. 이 이어폰이 몇 개가 준비되어 있죠? 한 개입니다. 플라티오의 이어폰 한 개 준비되어 있고요. 당첨자는 50번입니다. 50번 가지고 계신 참가자분, 네, 축하드립니다. 이어폰 당첨되셨습니다. 네, 당첨되신 모든 분들 축하드립니다. 번호가 호번되신 분들께서는 앞으로 무대 옆으로 나오셔서 이름과 전화번호 다 적어주시고 가시면 되시고요. 네, 질문을 못다 하신 분들께서는 커뮤니티를 통해서 꼭 다시 한번 질문을 해주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 최선을 다해서 저희들이 답변을 해드리도록 하겠습니다. 토요일에 귀한 시간 내주신 여러분들께 진심으로 감사 말씀드리고요. 조심해서 돌아가시기 바랍니다. 감사합니다.